welcome. It's the 9th season of the Fighting Fanatics Fantasy Football League, or the FFFL, in case you didn't already know. Anyway, as you know, I'm no longer the commish, so I figured this probably wasn't going to get done, so I figured I'd do one myself. But if they did get together and actually do a video on this, then kudos to them, and we'll see how that went. Anyway, it's 9th season, 9 years we're going into, and we're looking at 3 repeat champs. We had Forney, we had the Guns, and we had the Quakers. And yes, we know you were the first repeat champ. I could hear you already saying, and I'm in a video. Anyway, we look at that, 9 seasons, right about the same time Taylor Swift came out. Think about that. Let that sink in your brain just for a second. 9 years, at least 7 new kids for all our families. Expansion. Big time expansion. I'm going to look into maybe a 16 or 32 team league here in about 5 to 10 years. Came out before Iron Man. Not the song. The actual, the movie with Robert Downey and all that good stuff. 19 teams have been in the league. Now, 20 if you count the Bears re-entry, or the repeat Bears, as we'll call them from here on in. So 19 teams, we got that new team coming in. I mean, we're talking about longevity. We're talking solidarity. 8 champs, and in 8 years, 5 champs, and 3 with the repeats. You had the Crime Boss, the Guns, the Quakers, the Spartans/Dire Wolves, and the Fornicators. There's your 5. 5 winners. New team coming up, Team Benning. That name will change. Brad, coming into the league. If you're the older bro, sorry, but Brian was here first, so he's got the time in. So he's the older bro in this case. Yes, it goes in, and welcome you, and we wait for your new team names. Basically, what we're saying. Owners meeting. There's some rule changes. Blah 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 stuff. Don't care. They finally waited 8 years as commish, and then I get out and we vote in that the commish doesn't have to do anything with trades. Shocking there. I think they just like to beat up on us, man. Ain't that right, Lou Dog? That's right. No more keepers. Have you done any drafts yet? No? Yeah, you're gonna suck. Anyway, I don't care. I'm not commish. And thanks for your contribution, because you're already done. Let's look at the teams. You got the Crime Boss came in dead last. Started out strong, dropped. He had the kids, got worse. Now he's the commish. Finished last. Welcome to that again. Enjoy your last place. Yeah. Lizards, constantly dropping. Drops other leagues to say he's going to devote more time to this league. And, keeps getting worse. It's awesome. Buckland Rovers. Looked like they crashed back to earth, didn't they? Reached that real high level there, and then boom, just hit. It's that first year of being an empty nester. I think they were kind of lost in the process, losing coaching and not really being able to get that all tied up there. But now this is year 2 of the empty nest syndrome, so maybe something better might happen there. You got the Quakers, who we thought, every other year usually has a very big, very prominent, very solid year. And no, maybe it's every 3 years now. Used to be every 2. Now it's looking like every 3. It could be every 4, depending on this year goes. And that's kind of what I'm betting on. Centurions, again, putting in another 600 hours of study. And you got to love that tenacity of somebody that's willing to devote that much time just to watch and not draft the players that he drafts in the regular league. Yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, you have the Guns. This is a team in turmoil. They don't know what's going on. They're totally lost. They don't know if they're came and went. They don't know. I expect to see them in the bottom again. Just saying, just because. You got the Headbangers. Made the playoffs. Yeah. Probably do it again since we're letting 85 teams make the playoffs. Yeah. Leather Boys. Strong regular season. got beat in the playoffs by a buzzsaw called the Bears. Or at least that first week anyway. You know, scored 146 points against a team that scored 164. Yeah, you usually lose those games anyway. No shame there. You got the Plum Smugglers. Finally made it out of the basement, you know. Then it looks like he's adding his 12th kid to the family. They pumping out, I don't know how that little Adam seed works there, but apparently it multiplies kind of like rabbits. So we'll see that. Who knows what he's going to do. Word has it he really does like to win the consolation bracket, though, so maybe that's where he's going to have his focus. Then you got the Cornholers coming in. Truly a one-and-done team, if you really think about it. They're kind of like the Peyton Mannings of the fantasy football world. You know, like the Bronco Mannings, the ones that haven't won a Super Bowl. You know, they beat the crap out of you in the regular season and then lay a total egg against the Bears, allowing the Bears to advance in the playoffs, which made us listen to a lot more smack talk from the Bears. We don't know how high you are on our happy list right now, cornholers. Anyway, the Bears. The Bears. The repeat Bears. The surprise team. The one that came in, finished their highest ever, lost by 1 point. That's a heartbreaking loss, you know, in the finals there. And we couldn't really announce who a winner would be until 4 days after, because of the scoring and stuff. So, you know, can he capitalize on the wraparound now? Because he's not used to drafting on that back end. Is he going to be able to use that wraparound to his advantage, or is he going to, you know, just falter in that and do 2 horrible picks back to back, like a double tight end pick or something? And then you got the Franklin Fornicators, you know, who might ruin it for him on that wraparound and takeaway picks there. So it's a tough thing to deal with. You really need 4 or 5 players to have. He's a 2-time winner, and he's always tough. Always had 8 or more wins every season. He's one of the toughest teams. He's got the highest average finish in all his years. You know, can his bro throw him off his game? Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. And then, you know, we're looking at that team soon to change their name betting out there right now, old Brad. And Brad's a wild card. He's got a lot of drafting experience, a lot of fantasy football experience. Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him fool you. This is kind of like one of those ringer guys getting brought in, you know. But it's also a family member. So, and that's what this league is about. It's about that tight, close, family knit kind of thing, and that's what we're looking for. And maybe some new awards that I can pull out of this, you know, like beat both Bennings, or, you know, beat the Benning, I don't know, bash the Benning, I don't know. Anyway, and can't forget about the Direwolves, you know, who no longer has commissioner duties. Look at that champ again, baby. Oh, yeah. Anyway, this is a big ragu. 9th season. Let's get it going. Come out.